All right. One time. All right. Waiting on Cass to pull up. As soon as Cass pull up, you can get started. Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Alright, so our setup is a little different
Okay.
because I want to be able to stream us to multiple places.
Okay.
So we're streaming on Facebook, we're streaming on Twitter, we're streaming on Twitch, and we're streaming on my YouTube channel.
We gonna see these comments.
Yeah, we should be able to see the comments
Okay.
from
Drop where
all
you at,
from everybody.
man. You know what I'm saying? Let's share it live. Let's get this out there, everybody. What's the word, Jay?
You know, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I
You know what
can't
I'm
complain.
saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the one
Definitely.
thing I cannot see with this is how many people is on here. That is the only thing I can't see.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Share the live, everybody. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Share the live. You know what I'm saying? Get this out to the people and everything. You know.
Okay, so it's 17 people from Twitter, from what I can see. It's
Yeah.
17
You
on Twitter.
know. Get
Let
this
me
out to the people, man. You know what I'm saying?
see it.
Pull up. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. Get the people up in here, Jay. Battle rap, Jay.
All right, we got 20 people. I guess as we go, the number
Yeah,
should
you
go up.
know. We're gonna share
But
this out to the people, you know what I'm saying?
yep,
Get the people up in here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some predictions, you know what I'm saying?
yep.
We're gonna make it do what it do. Hold on.
Okay, so we can see Twitch and we can see YouTube as far as like who we can. Well, we should be able to see everybody's comments.
Yeah. Drop where you
Comment.
at. Drop the comments. Drop the comments. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what's this battle you talking about, Cass?
I'm about to send it to you right now, you know what I'm saying? Let's for you to share it. We can go ahead and play it. I watched it earlier.
I got a feeling I know which battle you're
You know what
talking
I'm
about.
saying? We're gonna go
Are
ahead
we
and
talking about Rob versus Fendi?
nah. We
We're
gonna
not talking about
listen,
that.
listen. I actually I didn't get a chance to watch that yet. I'm gonna watch that, you know what I'm saying, sometime later.
Trying to
You know
think
what
what
I'm
else
saying?
came out today. Fibo and somebody
Nah, nah,
just
nah. I just messaged you, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and play
uh,
that. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know what I'm saying, we can give our thoughts on this for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Give our thoughts on what we
oh, are you talking about Statement and De Niro?
yeah, go ahead and get that popping.
Oh,
You
I
know what I'm
already
saying?
watched it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and catch that real quick and see if our thoughts changed on it on who we had
I can
winning.
tell you. I can tell you. No, no, no. It did not.
Well, that's why I said mine kind of did a little bit.
Who I
Just a,
got as my winner didn't change.
just a little bit.
It was the only thing that changed for me is whereas I kind of said statement energy was off, it was, but I think that kind of got me when it came to me like really listening and being in tune to all the
Yeah.
bars because I'm listening earlier and I'm like, he has some shit.
Yeah.
He has some shit.
That's why I said go ahead. Listen, the first watch, I ain't think he had anything all 3 rounds. But
Say
as
the
I
the energy part threw me off with the first, with initially watching it, and then um actually being able to watch it and it's not live, I can really like pause it and then listen.
yeah,
Because I'm quoting as I'm watching. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
Statement
we're
has
gonna
some
pull
shit.
up. You know what I'm
Statement
saying?
has some
Pull
shit.
up everybody, share the live, man.
Yeah, wherever you watching from,
You know what I'm
whether
saying?
it's Twitch, it's X, it's
Yeah,
Facebook,
share the live, man. We in here. Get the people up in here, man.
YouTube.
We gonna get to these predictions and stuff like that. Dope events going down this weekend. We gonna get to these predictions for
Yeah,
sure.
we got
Um,
one, two. It's three events this
3 events,
weekend.
you know what I'm saying? But
Three events this weekend.
nice field battle rap weekend. Day
Yeah.
one of Eminence begins tomorrow. So, you know what I'm
Now,
saying?
does Eminence have a stream that we know of?
Day two has the stream.
So that's
Uh
what, Sunday,
day
Saturday.
two is Saturday. Day two is Saturday.
Ooh, see that's tough because I hope Kills keep that stream up
Yeah. Yeah.
because
So
Gateway's the same day,
yeah. Yeah.
so
So
have to figure that one out. But I definitely want to
well, I
watch.
already copped the pay-per-view. The same the stream for day two is on the same website where you cop the pay-per-view for Gateway. So
Oh, it is.
yep. Yep, it's on there.
Hold
It's
on,
on
the
there.
pay per view for Eminence.
Yep, day two
How much? How much is it
was 40.
for one day?
It's 40, yeah, for day two.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
40 for day two.
I don't
But
have a problem with. Yeah, I gotta. I don't know.
not
I'm not.
bad though, because I like day two a little bit better, man. I like day two a little bit better.
See, but the only catch to that is, hold on. So if you get the stream, if I don't watch it live, am I able to go back and watch it?
Same thing with the gateway. Same thing with the gateway pay per view and everything. It's the same thing. If you don't watch the gateway pay per view live, you can go back and watch it because you've already purchased it.
Okay, so
But
I
it's
gotta.
like that with any stream that you purchase. So
Now, which one is probably start? See, Eminence is going to be way longer because it has way more battles.
mm-hmm.
But what time is Eminence supposed to start? I think Eminence will start at like,
Probably
was it
around
like
30.
3, 4, or something like
Mm-hmm.
that? And then Gateway has like, was it 5 battles? I want to say on it.
Yeah, but yeah, for real, for
Wait,
sure.
hold on, time difference too with Miami. Now you remember we watched Don's event. That dream was supposed to start at one time and it didn't start
Yeah.
until like
So
hours later. So
yeah.
what I might do is watch Eminence. Watch Eminence and then go back and watch Gateway. I think that's how I'm gonna do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Hold on, I gotta figure that out. Cause it's hold on, is it day two? Is that on day two?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look. But
Yeah.
yeah, I wanna see it. I definitely wanna see it, so I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, for sure.
But 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking
Share the
I'm thinking
live, people. Share the live. Let's get the people up in here, man.
um
Let's get the people up in here.
on your Facebook, your page for your forecast media. How many people following that page?
I ain't even. Hold on, let me check real quick. Anything. Let me pull that up real quick. 27. I just started the page though.
Okay. So I got it. I got it on. It's streaming on my Facebook page. It's streaming in this is hip hop's Facebook group, which is
Yeah.
ran by Seven Mitchell. Salute to him. He let
Yeah.
me stream from in there.
Oh yeah.
So
Salute.
so
Salute.
we got it on Facebook. We got it on YouTube. We got it
Yeah,
on
we do.
Twitch. We got it on X.
Yeah.
Uh, kind
Yeah.
I mean, I try to hit the major
Yeah. We
platforms.
good. We Gucci. We
Yeah.
Gucci.
So if y'all don't catch it one place, you got another place to go back and catch it. Now, Statement versus De Niro.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I still have De Niro 3-0, but Statement's material was actually better
That's why
than
I want to watch it because I want.
what I thought. That's why I say initially, I think a lot of things played a part for me. One, we was up long as hell. That was
Yeah,
one thing.
that's a
And
fact.
then two, I'm looking at like his energy is not there. But then the more and more I'm thinking, I'm like, I gotta listen to the bars. And I'm listening to the bars
Yeah.
and I'm like, he has some shit. He has some shit. Salute the statement, salute the De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
That battle
Mm-hmm.
has replay value. It definitely
Mm-hmm.
has replay value.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. I listen. Let me say this, Jay. I know Brad may think that I troll him too much. I know Brad may feel like I don't fuck with him. Listen, I've messaged some of these guys individually, and I told them I just want to see y'all get better. That's it.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
I just want to see y'all get better. I want to see y'all elevate. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
may think that, you know what I'm saying, I'm trolling or, I'm being messy. No, I want to see y'all get better. Trust my intentions. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know what I'm able to see as somebody who watches a lot of battles. I know my intentions. I know what I see in you guys. I want to see y'all elevate. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
that's what I was saying to you when we get to doing. Now they're having a space right now about the judging and stuff like that.
We'll
I
catch the
hope that
replay.
space is. I hope that space will still either
It's
one.
recorded. We gonna.
I'm
I'm
a
gonna catch the
yeah.
replay.
I pretty much think it would be so people come back and
Yeah.
listen to it because I want. And here's the thing. I understand she has her judging. She has her judging system.
Mm-hmm.
I I respect it. I respect it because of what they're doing. But for me, I'm still gonna go with what how I normally watch battles. You know, now I can consider the going over time. I can consider the mess ups and the stuff like that, the stumbles. I consider all that too.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna definitely go back and listen to their
Yeah.
space because just to know specifically how that's gonna go.
For sure.
But I'm still gonna you won based on boom 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 boom. You lost because whatever whatever whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
normally how um we've been doing it. That's not normally how we've been doing it. That's why I say, like, I respect how they graded because of the situation they have. So I understand it. Um, Wing said she got their judges already.
Okay.
I know she mentioned about they could have either 3 judges or 5 judges. Their choice with that one.
Okay.
They can agree on who the judges will be within, I guess, the choices
Yeah.
and everything with that. I think that's dope.
Yeah. For sure. For
I
sure.
think that's dope. That's a dope way of it to even have because most of the time when they do judging, you have it's normally 3 judges, and then you have fan vote. I think I think she mentioned fan vote also.
Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
So
Not
like
mad at that
salute
at
to some
all.
of the things like being implemented over there. But go watch the Nero versus Statement if you did not watch it the first time when it happened or you did not watch it yet now that it's dropped earlier today. It dropped earlier today at 5. Statement. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. After watching, you had some shit. Like, you had some shit. I was able to quote some shit initially watching, but to be able to, like, really pause and listen and that way of it, I'm like, yeah, yeah, that battle it was a good one. It was a good one. Um, go watch that.
Yeah.
Go watch all the
You in the
battles.
comments? Drop some comments. You see the chat?
Yeah, I don't see anything as far as this
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
that's
Okay. Drop
another
some
thing
in
with
the
this too.
comments. You know what I'm saying? Get the people up in here.
Like we got 71 people.
Okay.
I
I see.
can see that much based on
Shout out B Monet. I see B Monet.
how you see her. Where you?
On a device, and you know what I'm saying. When you click on the live stream on Twitter, you able to see some comments. Shout out B Monet.
Oh
Um,
well, let me do
yeah,
that.
she said, you know, it's in Jacksonville.
Okay, let me.
She said the time zone's the same for Florida and Georgia. She right. So shout out to B Monet. She's a big
Oh
supporter.
yeah. Okay, now I see it. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to keep this up so I can at least see some comments or
yeah.
something.
You know what I'm saying. Drop some comments.
Time
Appreciate
zone for
everybody
Florida and
pulling
Georgia
up
is
for
the same.
sure.
Okay, cool, cool. I'm glad B Monet said that
Yeah, shout
because
out to B Monet.
I'm an East Coast person, so
Yeah,
when you start getting anything outside of the East Coast to
yeah.
a point, I be googling to figure out what the time difference is with most places. Like I knew Cali were 3 ahead. I know that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
All
that was the
right,
only
Jay.
one.
Check this out, right? You
Who
got
did
the
it?
so we had an announcement yesterday. Can you pull up that flyer?
Yeah. Give
We
me
had an
one.
announcement yesterday, people. And when I saw the trailer
Did I
and
send it to you?
I saw the flyer
I'm pretty sure I sent it to
and
you.
everything,
All right, hold
Jay sent it to me. And I was like,
on.
eh,
You
eh,
damn sure did with that.
eh. Go ahead, pull up that flyer for the people,
Yeah, I'm
man.
about to. Like,
Make
and
that
I would,
flag for the
I
people.
like when I say I let out a cackle. I let out a cackle when you said that because I
Yeah,
was like, bro, this is what we doing.
eh, eh, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Right,
just pull it
so
up. You know what I'm saying?
images,
If you in the chat, drop a comment, drop where you from. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Share the
um,
live, share the live.
trenches open because
You know, I was like, now all the other media platforms may be like, oh, it's fire and everything. We got some battle of the nights. I was like, I was like,
yeah. All right, hold on.
it's on
I'm
the
trying
fence.
to figure.
LTBR said it was cold, it was fire. Three Letterman said it was fire. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't know.
all right. So let's add this to the stream.
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right, so I want to. How do I make
You
this?
know,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't want. Hold on. How do I?
man, man,
Hold on.
man, man.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
You know what I'm
I want to
saying?
put this here and move. Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. What you think it is?
Um, for me, honestly speaking,
Yeah,
I like the card. I like the card. I do. Um, I like the card. Hold on, cause I gotta do it off my phone to really see
yeah,
everything I'm trying to see. So for me, I knew Nostalgia 2 was eventually coming. I knew Nostalgia 2 was eventually coming.
right.
And remember, the last thing Easy announced was it was supposed to be the trenches versus We Go Hard.
Yeah, yeah. But
So
we know that wasn't gonna happen.
so had to figure some things out with that
Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. I like that. Just the
one.
way it is.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find a way
I
to
like
make
that.
it.
Now put it right back where it was, just the way you had it before.
Hold on, this one.
Yep, just like this. We good. We
Ah,
good.
there we go. Because I want to be able to. Well, they
Yeah.
can't see us, but that's fine.
That's cool. That's cool. So listen, Easy Drop Nostalgia 2 going
Okay.
down August the 10th. You got Lee L&D versus BMB the Don, Muwap versus Authentic, Reed Dollars versus Cortez, Rosenberg Raw versus P, Bill Collector versus Snake Eyes, and then the main event, you got Easy the Block Captain versus Head Ice. Now listen, Jay, when I see this, I'm like, some of these battles, do they really have nostalgia to it? It's pretty much Philly versus New York. I'm rating this card, and then we ain't gonna do predictions yet. I'm rating this card right now based off what I see on paper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at this as like a six even, a six even. That's it, and
Okay.
that's generous. A
Okay.
six even.
So for me, it makes sense. Now, there's a couple of things to yeah. It just feel weird. Yeah. Let's uh, yeah. I gotta hold on. I gotta figure out something because
Yeah, I
even
mean it's an okay card.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do like that to make this work.
It's an
All right.
okay card.
So for me, some of these matchups make sense. Some of these matchups make sense. B&B the Don versus Leo and D makes sense because B&B the Don was supposed to get his shot on the same card that Lee L&D battled Ric Flair.
Yeah,
He was supposed to have battled on that card. And
yeah,
I believe
sure.
whoever he was supposed to battle no show. So
Mm.
Lee L&D is like the gatekeeper when we talk about the trenches.
Yeah, shout out Lee L&D,
Like
man.
Like he is the guy. He's the young guy that you would have to go through. So this makes sense for us Leah D versus B&B.
We shall
Or
see.
yeah, it makes sense because which comes New York, he's Philly.
Yeah.
Moo
Easy.
and Authentic is a good one too. Moo coming off of a win.
Yeah.
He's coming off of a win versus next.
Yep.
Authentic has been doing his numbers. He's been doing his numbers.
Here's what.
So this is a good. A lot of people are saying this is a good test for Moo.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, listen. Shout out to
If we're
Authentic.
viewing it that way, if we're viewing it that way, that this is a test to really see where Muwap is compared to other guys.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way, because him battling Next is a URL guy. He just beat
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Authentic is a URL guy. So if he goes in there and beats him, doesn't that show that Muwap can hang with the URL guys?
Maybe. I mean, if Muwap was battling somebody like a Capo or Wusa, sure. And shout out to Authentic because he is a part of that top six. But when I'm
See, and
ranking,
that's my thinking to that. So if he can if he can either be here with Authentic or win against Authentic, then what does that say about Muwap? Because everybody wants to say Muwap is good, but he's only good on the trenches. He just went to Cali. He won.
that's true. I mean, I guess I'd have to see. Put it this way. I'd have to see these battles to see if this card is worth it being more than a six. I'd actually have to watch these battles. Shout out to Authentic. He is a part of that first top six. And that first top six to me, ranking wise, he's at the bottom. He's number six. He had a you know what I'm saying, Authentic is hit or miss when it comes to his material. I
Yeah,
look at his previous battles when it comes to Capo Bravado. I hated the Capo Bravado battle. But then again, he was amazing versus Jack Boy Maine. He did good versus Jack Boy Maine. He did good versus Gorilla Monsoon.
yeah.
So Authentic when it comes to his material is hit or miss. So I actually have to watch this battle to see, okay, is this going to be a battle like we want it to be?
The way that Authentic has been the last few battles, the Holmesy battle,
Yeah,
the Gorilla Monsoon battle,
yeah.
uh, he battled somebody else.
Mhm.
I don't remember what the guy's name is, but he's the let's base it off of those. He's had solid performances with
Solid
those.
performances. Yeah.
So if he stays at that level and Muwap's at the level that he's been, that battle can be
Yeah.
one of those.
Okay.
Reed and Cortez is
Nobody
just
asked you that, Jay.
it's
This
two
is
legends meeting.
this is
It's two
where this is
legends.
this is this is where this
That's
is
all that is.
no.
Cortez is seen as a New York legend. Freed is a Philly legend.
We know this. We know they legends.
But
No,
that's all. But I'm saying that would be the whole thing for that battle. Other than that, nobody asked for it.
nobody asked for it.
I'm not mad at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at it.
I am.
But
It could have been. It could have. If you're trying to do Philly versus New York, could have been a better matchup. Respectfully,
who Kayshawn?
listen. Yes, absolutely. My whole thing is this. Shout out to Reed Dollars. Shout out to Cortez. They're legends. Nobody asked for this battle. And if we did, it was a long time ago. This is one of these battles is that here's where it gets tricky and dicey on this card, where it's like, okay, I actually need to see this. And do I even want to see it? Because if this battle turns out boring or somebody stumbles or breaks out their phone like Reed Dollars has done in the past, then guess what? It fucks up the entire card. This battle can either make the card or break the card. This is a battle where we didn't ask for it. Let's see how this movie turns out. between Reed Dollars and Cortez?
Um, I think now here's the thing. Last Cortez battle we saw was him and King. He had a solid performance with King. Um, Before that, he battled Jay Mills. Solid performance.
Jay Mills,
Reed.
though. It was Jay Mills. But
No,
go
but I'm
ahead.
just saying. We're talking
Go
about
ahead.
like
Yeah.
Cortez because Cortez is good, but he does not get the respect he deserves. He
We
doesn't.
know that. We know that.
So Reed last battle was it Tay Rock? Tay Rock played his last battle? Because wasn't that the one where he was talking about the he was complaining about the time and how long Tay Rock's rounds were?
Yep.
So my thing for Reed is your performance, your material with the Tay Rock battle was not good. If you come in here and stink it up, or come in here and start complaining about certain things,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be a good look. Cortez is going to really get you out of it.
That's why I said this battle is a battle nobody asked for, but at the same time, this battle can make or break the card. And it looks like the way what I'm thinking is this battle is the middle of the card. You damn show ain't fitting to make it no co-main event or main event. This is a middle of the card. Maybe they go first, maybe they go second. But this battle is going to determine the entire outcome of this card, respectfully, because nobody asked for Reed Dollars and Cortez.
But I can say the same thing with Rosenberg and P. Like, is there a storyline? Is there something to that?
No, but we know in battle rap, Jay, that not every battle is going to have a
No,
storyline.
no. I know, but I'm just saying. OP kind of pops in and out of battle rap because he's
Yeah,
more so a rapper,
yeah,
and that's his main thing.
yeah.
What was the last OP perform battle that I can go watch to be like, okay? I couldn't quote you what his last
Couldn't
battle was.
quote you, but
I know he's battled,
maybe this will
but
be
I
a chill
couldn't go
battle.
quote you who he's battled last.
A chill battle. This is a chill battle. Shout out Rosenberg.
Rosenberg's coming off of having a
Walker.
really good battle with True Foe.
Shout out Rose.
This is a good follow-up battle. But you know how battle rap is.
Mm-hmm.
It's battle rap is very much what have you done for me lately?
Absolutely.
And OP hasn't done anything lately. Like Rosenberg could really go in there and with this battle.
Get him up out of there. Get him up out of there. But it could be a cool battle. Another battle
OP
that
raps. I will not take that from him. He raps, but I don't recall him having a battle in the last 2 to 3 years.
Neither
So
do I.
if he hasn't battled in the last 2-3 years, battle rap is ever evolving, is what I'm saying.
Listen.
So will he be the best version of himself now compared to the last time we seen him? If it was 2 or more years ago, is what I'm
Probably.
saying.
I mean, this is a battle where, like I said, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it do what it do, but it could be a good. We'll have to see. This type of card, Jay, is a we'll see what happens type of card. And the reason why it's a we'll see what happens type of card is because of the next battle, Bill Collector versus Snake Eyes.
I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Bill Collector Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is coming off of being 30 by Real Name Brandon. And Real Name Brandon is just coming back to battling. Bill Collector's last battle was who? I don't remember. I know he's battled recently though, but
Mm.
I couldn't quote you who his last battle is.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A little tough with that one. Snake Eyes cannot afford to have another performance or lackluster performance like he did with Renee Brandon. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really think Snake Eyes went in there thinking him at 70% to could beat real name Brandon, not
Not.
because you thought real name Brandon was gonna be lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Because I watched Caps live with Snake Eyes, and then Caps told him you lost, clear. And
She.
Snake Eyes was like, if y'all feel as though that was a lackluster performance,
Yeah, you
kind of
lost.
like he was like lackadaisical about it.
You lost.
I mean, you lost. Bill Collector,
You lost.
Bill, what's Bill's last battle?
Mm.
That I am not sure of. That that kind of makes it hard to. But I've seen recent like he's what's the last Bill battle I've seen when they did bullpen versus bullpen with John and Easy battle. He
Yep.
battled on that card.
He battled bad news.
He battled Bad News, and then that was solid. That was
Yeah.
okay performance. But I know he's battled since then. He's had some battles since then. I I can't recall. Snake Eyes has to get back on his shit. Bill Collector has been really good in the battles that I
Bill
can recall.
Collector's always good. This isn't
Very
a
entertaining.
this type of battle. This is a battle that we don't need to wait and see. The
No,
others,
not at all.
the others we do. The other four battles we do need to wait and see.
Uh,
This no need to wait and see.
Now, Lee L&D and BMB is more so of a. This is for BMB to show he belongs,
Yeah.
and that's more so what this battle is for BMB, and
Yeah.
for Lee L&D is for him to follow up his great performance he had against Ric Flair.
Mm,
To follow it up.
for sure.
That's the whole thing of it. Um, and then the main event, Easy the Black Captain versus Head Ice. I gotta say this because I've seen this countless times.
Um, Here's the thing. Easy the Block Captain versus Head Ice. Let's see. So no twerk, no Tay
No, ho, ho,
Rod.
ho. But I think if just follow me with this, wasn't Head Ice one of the people off of his diss song when he went at all the top tiers? And I think
Okay,
he's the last one on that list.
I get it, Jay.
So if that's the case, then I understand. But he's definitely not running away
When
from the
was that
card.
diss song? How long ago was that diss song, Jay? That's about 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's battled damn near everybody on it.
So
Minus his past players.
you had 3 years while you was on a major win streak to get the Head Ice battle. I'm pretty sure you and Head Ice could have been communicated this long
But
time
would
ago.
it have made sense though? Whereas this is nostalgia, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense.
Okay,
He
I
couldn't Torque was out the question for us this card. For the people that are saying, "Oh, he's running away from Twerk," him and Torque wouldn't have
just
made sense for
with
this
every
card.
card that Easy throws, does he have to be on the like? My whole thing is this, right?
But come on, you heard what Easy said. He's a selling point.
Respectfully, Jay, Easy could have just hosted this one.
It's the, okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let's be completely honest. Completely honest. If you took Easy off this card You took Easy off this card and Head Ice battled somebody else.
Right.
Would this card sell the same? No.
The card is still is a we'll see what happens card regardless.
No. We're talking about numbers. Numbers. Sales.
So
If
if
you take Easy off the card,
okay,
will this card sell the same?
we don't
People
know.
are going to come see Reed. People are coming to see
So
Froze.
you know who I would have
Moolah,
you know how
Lee, they sell, but do they sell like that to sell this card out with no Easy?
uh okay, what okay, that's cool, but that's one person. What does it matter anyways if the card leading up to the main event is a we'll see what happens, and it can either make or break the card. Either the card is going to be really really good, or
But
it's going to be
everybody
ass.
has their own fan base.
So
So
you know who
that's
you
what
put
I'm
on
saying.
there. You take Easy off the card, and I'm not mad at a K Walker versus a Head Ice. I'm not mad if K Walker would have been on this card. Respectfully, I'm not mad at that. I'm not
See,
mad if K
now
Walker would have been
I
on
thought
this
about
card.
other people when we talked about Philly. Because I even said Steel. Even though he's a Battle Academy guy, wouldn't he kind of have like some nostalgia to him if
Yes,
somebody battled him?
yes,
So okay, so here's what I'm saying. There were if you took Easy off the card,
right. And you
if
get
he
somebody
got
like a K Walker.
somebody like a Steel, who else? I'm trying
Like I
to
said,
think.
I'm not mad if a K Walker's on this card. I'm
A
not
K
mad.
Walker,
Yeah,
a News, a Loot.
thank you.
I'm just saying there are other Philly guys. Now, could them two all together get people to come and could it do good? Yes. Do I think Easy brings a certain set of eyes because you just don't know. With Easy, you just don't know. And the drama and the controversy and everything that
Yeah,
surrounds
that's
it.
a fact.
So Easy brings all those things. How let's talk about it. How many treasures cards have we had where Easy hasn't been on it?
Maybe one, maybe.
Which was the last one?
Might have been.
So, okay, Easy's done what? 4 or 5 cards, right?
Right.
So, if Easy's done 4 to 5 cards, he's battled Reed on one, he's battled Suge on one, he's battled John, he's battling Ice.
Mm-hmm.
So, that tells you right there. You kind of need Easy to a point.
Okay. Okay. Like I said,
But
I listen.
I still think if I if I'm thinking outside looking in, if I took Easy off, I could have added Luke, K Walker, and Still and News. I'm just thinking these things,
I agree.
and I think it still would have made sense.
It would definitely make sense.
It still could have made some sense.
Respectfully, it's okay, Easy. If your ass would have just hosted this one, it's gonna be okay because now it's making it now to the masses. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you and Twerk or you and Tay Rock couldn't happen for Head Ice?
But
Respectfully,
but the
shout out
catch
to Head
to it
Ice.
is going to be him and Tay Rock is going to be a URL battle. We know that. We know that. That's going to be a URL battle.
Mm-hmm.
Surf is going to be a URL battle. So Surf is going to probably be 9 times out of 10. I think it's going to happen that he battles Surf first, and they'll negotiate however that's going to work, and then it will kind of tell to how Easy and Rock is going to happen
Mm-hmm.
as far as the negotiations. I just think he'll get Surf. Surf is going to want to kill him. Is going to want to get Easy up out of it. And I just think that he'll get Surf first. And Surf just coming out, That's tricky. That's tricky. It is. Like twerking and easy for the folks that act like, oh my gosh, you do know this is a rematch, right? Their
Mhm.
original battle is a one rounder that has, I want to say, almost probably a million views now on Gates of the Garden. So some of y'all are acting like you've never seen them battle before. 3 rounds, yes. That one was a one rounder. That's classic one rounder at that. But go watch that if you've never watched it. If you never watched it, go watch it.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's a
Cardi the
solid. It's a solid 6 battles.
Mhm.
Um, what I could commend Easy on is if he say his event gonna start at whatever time, it starts about that time, and his events are over by a decent time. I could commend Easy for that. Like if I complain about everything else, I know I'm not gonna be there all night with him. Like
Now, shout out Easy, shout out the trenches. I
solid
also
card, I will go with if we going out of 10 with it.
I give it a six.
I would go. I would go with if I'm basing it off of just a few the things that we mentioned. I would say a 6. I would say a 6. I don't see nothing wrong with us saying a 6.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a six.
I mean, it's bad. Some like you said, some of these
Nobody
being in Lee, I know I'm going to get what I expect. Moving authentic, I know I'm gonna get what I expect. Easy and Head Ice is going to give me what I expect. Now, I wish I could say that for all 6 battles. I wish I could say that. And in fact, I can't say that about all 6 battles. Is kind of like, you know. But solid card, I'm definitely going to tune
uh
in.
again, this is a we'll see what happens. Shout out to Easy, shout out to Trenches. I will go ahead and support and cop the PPV.
I'm
But
gonna
this is a we'll
support.
see what happens because these battles they may or may have a nostalgia to it. I don't know. But
Now,
nevertheless,
let me say this because this is August the 10th. Also, Doc's Just Business card is also August the 10th. And I believe OSBL has a card August the 10th also. So it's a lot of battle rap that ninth and the 10th. The
Brad,
ninth, you got um you got bread. Bread scary money don't make no money. Like that is a battle rap weekend. I see a lot of people are having things the ninth and the 10th.
mm-hmm.
So support, support, support. That's what you gotta do. Um what else? How
We
do
can get to the
I
predictions now, but shout out to Easy, man. That was the flyer that just dropped yesterday. And while Jay's getting the cards up for the predictions, let me just say this because Jay and I talked about this yesterday about the timeline that's happening.
get on it?
You niggas in battle rap is out of pocket. Y'all gotta relax. Um, we seen the bullshit. Shout out to Lex because he put it into it. Got old buddy the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, that was some wild shit.
Wild shit. Wild
Like
shit, man.
that was
Listen,
some
listen.
wild
Only
shit.
in battle rap, Jay. Only in battle rap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only in battle rap.
Did I
Only
see?
in battle rap. Got him up out of there, and I would have never thought that. Shout out to Lex. He
Well,
did the right thing by
we'll
making
start
that
with
tweet.
Gateway because I have it. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. Do I got Eminence on here? I
I
don't think
got
I
you.
do.
I'll send it to you. I got
Can
you.
you send me both Eminence
Yeah, I got
cards?
you. I'm about to send it to
All
you right
right,
now.
so we gonna start with Getaway.
You want to do getaway first?
Yeah, let's
Gateway.
do Getaway.
Gateway. Look. You got it as getaway. Gateway.
Oh my bad. Gateway.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Nah, I got you. I'm gonna send you Gateway right now. Hold on. But
Like I could have sworn I had it on here.
no, I got
I
you.
might do.
I got you. I just sent it to you. But yeah,
All right. Hold
you
on.
niggas in battle rap is weird. Y'all corny. Y'all need to relax. Listen,
Yeah. My
battle
bad. I
rap,
called it the wrong thing.
too many portals. Too many
Battle
portals.
rap. Battle rap portal been portaling.
Too
Battle
many
rap
damn
portal's
portals.
been portaling crazy.
Too many damn portals.
My bad. I've been calling it gateway the whole time. My
Now you good gateway.
bad.
So gateway, man. OSBL, if you in here, salute to you. We'll get to you, but we gonna get to gateway first.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. So from
Shout out to everybody that pulled up, shared a live, shared a live. We just in here chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. We looking at the comments too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We definitely looking at the comments for sure. But shout out to Statement. Shout out to De Niro. I watched your battle. Statement, you had some shit. You had some shit,
Yeah.
Statement. Here it is.
So
For real, for real. Appreciate everybody pulling. How many people we got up in here?
it is. We have 155.
Not bad, not bad. All right.
All right.
Gateway, July 12th, Jacksonville, Florida.
This
Shout out Florida.
is a solid card.
Let me say this,
Salute.
Jay, before we start.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Florida battle rap.
Florida Unite.
Well, listen. Like
Okay,
I
we
told
tried to unite.
well, here's the thing, Jay. Like I told Florida, I don't have no issue with Florida. I think Florida needs to understand that when you got certain individuals that's a part of your group
Mm-hmm.
that has that negativity, that that
Mm-hmm.
that that carries that type of cancerous spirit, you
Mm-hmm.
need to be able to get them the fuck up away from y'all. Because what can potentially
Damn.
happen is
Mm-hmm.
it can spill over to business. And that's what I try to tell Florida.
Nah, thank
I'm not saying that Florida needs to choose anything or Florida needs to pick a side. What I'm
you.
trying to
Mm-hmm.
explain to Florida is that from a business standpoint, if you
Mm-hmm.
have listen, even though it's 2025, Jay, I still
Mm-hmm.
go by that one bad apple can spoil a bunch. So
Yeah.
when it comes to Florida battle rap, I have nothing against them at all. They know they got my support. They're new and upcoming talent.
Yeah.
They have my support. What they need
Mm-hmm.
to understand is that when I'm trying to do what I do,
Mm-hmm.
regardless if they feel like it's messy or not, if it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna create any type of potential traction or potential battles, I don't
Mm-hmm.
need stupid niggas like Common Maze getting in your head and trying to tell me what I am as a battle rap media platform. That's negativity. I'm trying to shine light upon Florida battle rap.
Oh yeah.
For example, Jay, what
Mm-hmm.
Florida battle rap doesn't know is that Spot Shot 'em hit my DM asking me about some of the Florida battle rappers.
Yeah.
Shout out Spot Shot 'em. Shout out TBL. So that's what they need to be able to understand, Jay, is that I'm basically trying to be the gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to understand that when they have certain individuals that come up in them spaces like Common Maze on that bullshit
Mm-hmm.
because he's not booked, that makes me as a battle rap media platform be like, well, wait a minute. What the hell am I doing here? I'm not saying kiss my ass. I'm saying understand the fact that what I'm doing, regardless if y'all see it deemed as messy or not, there's a method to my madness. Because guess
Mm-hmm.
what? You got the attention of Louisiana. You got the attention of bread. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Louisiana, they with the smoke. The village is with the smoke. So understand there's a method to my madness. So I need Florida battle rap to understand I ain't got nothing against them. They know I'm gonna support them. They know they know that you and I are gonna cover them and their
Yeah.
battles. They know we're gonna shed light upon them. They just need
Yeah.
to understand that if you've had a certain individual hang around your group for years and has
Yeah.
potentially fucked up relationships and has made others turn their head and look at you crazy,
Mm-hmm.
then at what point do you remove them completely? Be their best friend, but when it comes to battle rap, they don't need to be saying shit. They asses need to be staying in the damn listeners. Bottom
Okay.
line.
So here's my thing, because I was in that space. I was just listening, and then because Common asked me how long did we talk about him, I said not very long compared to us speaking on the Florida battle rappers that were on the
Right.
card we were talking about. Um, I just because Common feels away, he don't speak for Florida. He doesn't speak for Florida. But I also understand when you say you may be able to say spot him, shot him, wanted to set something up, and he is making these comments that could look away. But if I spot him, shot him, I think I just talk to like somebody like Mike. I talk to somebody like
Look,
Mike.
look, check this out.
That would be like the person.
When
That would be
Spot
the
shot him,
person.
hit up the DM, he was like, because I was asking Spot, and I said, yo, you tapped in with Florida Battle Rap. He was like, nah, not really. And I was like, I tell you what, I'm about to send you some battles from some of these guys. So I
Mm-hmm.
so you know who I sent? You know what battles I sent him? Muse, C100,
Kia.
King Kia, Lord Rose, Kane.
Yeah.
That could, you never know where that can go.
That is very true. That is
You
very
never
true.
know where that can go. You just
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah. Look, that's why I always say that even if somebody feels a certain way about certain things, that's why even when I tell you far as like people say you're messy or you're trolling, but it's like you speaking on certain people that ain't nobody talking about. So where's the fine line in that?
Exactly.
Because there's trolling, there's helping, there's all of the above if we're being really honest. Salute to the 197 that's watching. Um, like you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. Some like y'all hate that people like they like as much as people to say, "Oh, you troll." Has anybody thought one moment to think you're one of few people talking about certain people?
Yep.
Like there's people that either you or me talk about that a lot of people are not talking about,
Yep.
or that goes for leagues, that goes for cards. Like, cause we've pretty much been talking about all the cards that have been coming up or have happened recently. You know, so as much as y'all want to say Cash is messy, he's this and the third,
I'm not real media according to the masses.
but he know enough to talk about some of the top talent, the talent though. So it's one or two things. He either trolling, he messy, or he's not real media. But yet he's in tune to what's going on in battle rap though. So how that work? How that work? It's a lot of things that for me I'm like, y'all want to say this, that, and the third, but Think about it. You guys, you like some of y'all were not being talked about before. Like I'm humbly saying this. Some of y'all were not being talked about before or checked for or booked. And Cass has been like breathing
Jay,
some life
Jay,
into some of
hold on, hold
y'all.
on. Can you repeat that again? Because I never would have thought I'd hear you say that.
Some of y'all haven't been talked about. Nobody's going to watch your battles until Cass has brought a little bit of life into breathe some light into some of y'all. Like I have no problem with
Hold
nobody.
on, hold on.
I ain't
Let you keep talking. I'll be right back.
This is just my opinion on like some of the things that I see. Like, yeah, a lot of people ask me to watch their battles. I don't have no problem watching it and saying my opinion or whatever. That's just what it is. You want the media to know you. You want the media to know you, but then you get mad with media for what you guys call trolling or being messy or however y'all want to word that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I troll a little bit with some people. I do it. Ask Jay Skills, ask Fizo, ask Freddie Diamond. I troll with them. I troll with them. It's fun. You get a little cackle, y'all promoting the battle. But as Fizo and as Freddie Diamond, I never once said y'all were dirt. I never once said that because I can feel as though you're not going to win a battle and not discredit you as an artist. Because even if I say you're not going to win a battle or I didn't like a battle, that's just what it is. Like, that don't stop me from wanting to see you succeed, wanting to see you do well. You know, that's just what that is and what that comes down to. Um, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um,
That's what I said, Jay.
want
That's
media.
what I said. I'm
You
gonna say
want
what I
media
do.
to be media, but you don't want media to talk negatively about you. And when I'm saying negatively about you, I mean as in it goes beyond me saying, "Hey, you're gonna lose a battle." Like I don't go in those realms. You know, if I be like, "Oh, you're gonna lose a battle," at least I will have a reason to why I feel as though that. Like I don't do the disrespect of y'all because I can't do what y'all do. Not that I probably couldn't. I probably could, but my memory is. I'm old lady. I'm old lady. That memory ain't what it used to be. It's not. I can quote y'all's bars and stuff, but for me to have to write 3 rounds, get up there and perform it, no, no, no. That's why I will never like disrespect battle rappers because I can't do what you do. I can't do what you do. I might be able to come up with 1 or 2 good lines, and then my brain goes kaput because I'm old lady. I'm old lady. Like
Yeah, I'm an
this
old
brain
lady.
ain't what it used to be.
But yeah, I like this. I like this card. Dope card. Yeah. Let's go. Let's
Now,
get to it.
when we talk about who's actually promoted this card, I'm gonna say it. Henny and Ryder, Stokes and Sino, and then Ab and Vixen. I haven't seen nobody else that's on this card. Oh, I take that back. Kia and Justice was on
Shout
Angry
out
Fan.
Kia. Shout
But
out Justice.
everybody else that's on this card, I ain't seen it. Oh, Loso and Witchcom was on Angry Fan, I believe, too. But
Yep.
everybody else, I ain't like some other people I haven't seen y'all promote this card. I haven't, you know? Like, you want people to watch it, you want people to be invested, you got to promote. And it's more than just putting the flyer on your page. Like, drop a little video with it. Like, it's simple. It's simple things that y'all can do for promotion that y'all just don't do.
That's a fact.
Um, Dion the Henny Man and Ryder versus King Stokes and Sino Savvy. I believe this is the second time that Henny and Ryder have done a 2-on-2 together.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they battle the two I battle guys on the no. They battled the two guys on the 2-on-2 in, what was it, Battle Academy, I think it was.
Yep.
So, you know, it's good to see Ryder back in the battle rap realm. We haven't seen Ryder since he said he was no longer going to be a part of URL. We haven't seen him, and then he did the battle for Eminence. I think it was the last Eminence. He battled Zeke,
Mm-hmm.
and then that announcement, and then we haven't seen Ryder since. Like, we know Ryder has always been into the music and being an
Makes
artist,
great music.
so I've been still following with that. So I'm happy to know he wants to get back. He's back in the battle rap because Ryder can rap. No matter how y'all feel about him, he's always been able to rap. That's one thing you can never take away from him. Um, Henny man's been booked and busy and getting busy. Um, I expect a solid round from them. King Stokes and Cino, this be the second time I'll be seeing them as a duo. The first time was on the Riot card where they battled Perp. What was it? Perp 400 something. I forgot the names, but that
Yeah.
was the last time I seen them. So, and they were solid. They were solid as a 2-1-2.
Definitely, for sure.
It's just gonna be chemistry and who has the better bars. But I predict that to be a good back and forth 2-on-2. Now, is that 3 rounds?
Mm.
That I did have the question of that.
I think it is. I think it is 3 rounds. I will say this. Shout out to Di and Rada. Shout out to King Stokes. Shout out to Sino Savvy, who's in the finals for 10K.
Salute
Um,
that. Oh, have
uh,
we ever has he given a date for that?
Not yet, not
He hasn't
yet.
given
T
a
Top will
date for
drop a date, yeah. But
that. Okay.
for this battle, respectfully, I got Stokes and Sino Savvy. Their chemistry is just amazing. I feel like even though it's their second time doing a 2-on-2, it makes it seem like they've done 2-on-2 for like 50 times. That's how good their chemistry is. I
I
got
mean,
Stokes and Sino.
they're good friends and they're around each other, so that plays a part too. Henny and Ryder are very good friends, like,
Merlin.
for sure, for sure. Big Merc,
Merlin.
like, for sure, like, um, but you gotta wonder a little bit with Ryder. You you haven't battled in a minute. Um, is he in tune with battle rap still? Like, and how did this come about? But nonetheless, Maryland, like, nonetheless,
Merlin.
Maryland, that's what it is.
Merlin.
Maryland, for sure. Um, Showstopper and Mozzie. Showstopper just battled somebody recently. Who did he battle? He just battled somebody. I don't remember specifically who, but he did
Yeah,
just
I'm
have a
trying to think. Now, is this Mozzie? Is this Mozzie from Chicago?
nah. That's Mozzie from that's yeah, because the other Mozzie, no, I think that's the one from New Orleans. Is that the one from Chicago? Or is that the one from New Orleans?
Mhm.
Oh, hold on. Is the one I think that's the one from New Orleans. And I thought Mozzie, the other hold on. That's the same one that battled Tanner, right?
Yeah,
I wanna say he's the one from Chicago then. And I wanna say yeah, I believe so. I can have it backwards. Because one's from I thought New Orleans and one's from Chicago.
yeah. Shout out to both of them, man. I like this battle. I got Showstopper. I got Showstopper. Two
Show
one.
Showstopper's been doing this thing.
I got
I can't
Showstopper.
I can't I
Shout out
can't.
Showstopper, man. Chicago.
Um that's gonna be a good battle though. Like
Yeah, yeah. Dope battle
pick
for sure.
I don't have a pick with that, but I just want to see both of them. You know, it's good when you see guys that you don't see all the time, and you know they're gonna give good a good performance. That's what I know I'm gonna get with that battle. Keys and Ra. Keys, the last battle I saw from Keys was him and Foed Death,
Mm-hmm.
and then he battled Renee.
Won
Two
10K.
solid, two solid performances from Keys.
He won 10K in that tournament. That was a tournament. He won
Hey,
10K.
so salute to that.
Yeah.
Um, Ross coming off of the loss and
Controversial loss.
controversial, we'll
Yeah.
say loss with all the comments to it. Lost to Fendi in the first round of Fonz's King of the Cabin tournament. That battle just
Yeah.
dropped earlier. Go watch it if you have not.
That's a fact.
Um, that's gonna be a good one. I might kind of edge it to Keys. I
Um,
might, I might kind of edge it to him.
Check this out, right? Shout out to Keys. Shout out Doc Nation. Keys is fire. Keys is dope. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got hip to him a little bit towards the end of last year. But
Hmm.
to me, Raw is pissed off.
I was gonna say that, and we might get the best Raw performance we've ever seen.
Raw is pissed off at this point. I tweeted at him earlier. In terms of, I guess there was a comment that it was, Kels tweeted, who's the top people from Florida.
Yes,
And
she did.
and of course, and Raw, he did a little trolling, but I think Raw is pissed off. And I think with Raw being
Definitely.
pissed off because Raw feels as though he should be writing still for Fonz's tournament. So with this battle, I've got Raw 2-1. Clear. I think Raw has something to prove. I think Raw is about to show people that no, in this type of battle, this isn't a tournament. This is okay, I'm still gonna come with 3 clean rounds.
Mhm.
Now let the people judge. There won't be no actual judges, there won't be no
Yeah,
fan vote. Raw's gonna be Raw, but he's going to be a pissed off Raw, and a pissed off Raw can be dangerous.
that is very true.
So I got Raw
That is
2-1.
um 2-1 debatable. I'm going debatable because it can go either way. It could really go either way. That's going to be a really good battle. Rock Lee versus La G. Rock Lee's coming off of the Eon battle. I had Eon winning. I did, but that was a good battle. La G's last battle, I think it was Payze, or it was supposed to be Payze, but
Mm-hmm.
I know before that she battled King Kia.
Yep.
I do know that. That
Who you
that
got?
can go either way too.
Mm-mm.
It can go either way
Mm-mm. Listen.
because Rock Lee can either show she can hang with the big dogs like she's been showing, or Logi goes in there and shows why she's who she is, and like clearly wins. It really just depends.
Um, here's why
Who's
it's not.
here's the question: Who's the last big name female that Logi's battled?
I don't think that matters though.
It does. It does.
Um,
No, I'm saying in context
yeah,
for somebody who's not familiar with her
yeah,
to give them a battle to like
yeah.
see.
That's a fact.
Like I can't even think who the last big name female battle she had was.
I don't think it. I don't think it. It matters in this battle.
It's a lot of different things now. It's a lot of different variables with this battle. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Who is Logi?" I've seen it on the timeline. Who is Logi?
They must be battle rap fans that just became a fan yesterday.
Because even if you're not like, you ain't gotta be super tapped in. But if you, I would still know who Logi is.
So who you got?
I can't really pick. I can't
I
really
got you.
pick.
Don't even worry about it, Jay. I got it from here. Check this out, right? Rock Lee is the future of female battle rap. When I think of a female battler that embodies where female battle rap is going to be 10, 15 years from now, that is Rock Lee. I've said that from the moment I heard her in the spaces. I didn't just say that about her.
He fast. He get
I
fast.
said that also about Big Ice as well. Therefore, from what I'm seeing from Rock Lee this year, she is on the road, it seems to be. From going
I
to
think she did that
Chicago
on
to battling Eon to now going to Jacksonville, Florida to battle La G. La G is one of them ones specific, not just outside of Florida, but also inside of Florida as well. This is La G's home. You not getting ready to walk into La G's home and knock shit over, Rock Lee. As much as you are special, and you are special, Rock
She
Lee,
is
you
special.
are the future of battle rap. But when it comes to this specific battle, listen, this is the type of battle to where in order for you to even think that, you're going to have to level up. La G is a vet. She's been around. She's battled every type of style. She's seen pretty much almost all the females that you can think of. For this particular battle, Rock Lee is the future, but this battle this weekend, I've got La G 2-1 clear over Rock Lee. Now, Rock Lee will be special. Rock Lee will be amazing. Rock Lee will impress everybody. But this is La G's house. This is Auntie's house. You are the niece, Rock Lee. You are back. You're not finna
So,
think that you're getting ready to get one over on Auntie La G. I've
but
got La G
can we
2-1
be honest though?
respectfully.
Some somebody from Florida's gonna lose. Somebody. We don't know who, but somebody from Florida's gonna
We'll
lose.
get to that later. But we talking specifically this battle. I've got La G 2-1.
Laji needs to go on there and show why she's regarded as who she is. Because it's so many people I done read up and down this timeline talking about who the hell is she? How you don't know who she is?
They just became you believe in these trolls and these new battle rap fans that just became battle rap fans an hour ago. Again, this is Jacksonville, Florida. It's something in that Florida water that gets them motivated. I've got Logi 2-1. Respectfully, Rock Lee, you're still the future. You're going to level up. You are what female battle rap is gonna be for the next 15 years. You and Big Ice. But I've got Logi. She is the auntie. You are the niece, Rock Lee. Levels will be shown down there in them swamps in Jacksonville, Florida. Pussy asshole.
Stupid.
Next battle.
That's gonna be one of those. If you're not familiar with Logi, watch this battle. Watch this battle. Like it's gonna be a good battle. It, like it's gonna be a really good battle. Um, King Kia and Justice. King Kid, you're coming off of a loss to KD, but a good. You had a solid performance. So even if I feel as though you lost, that battle still was it was a good battle. It was a good battle. You know, like it has replay value, but Justice has been kicking ass and taking names. I got Justice. I got Justice 2-1. Justice has been kicking ass and taking names along the way. He went to Chicago and got right with Shiesty Foe in a good battle. In a good battle. He gonna come to Florida and he gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. That's okay. He gonna get you right. 2-1 Justice.
That's who you have?
Yes.
All right. All right, my turn, Jay. Check this out, right? As I've stated before, Justice is my roadie, my rookie of the year. Make sure y'all go download Unanimous on all streaming platforms. Shout out to Justice. Again, this is Florida. When I think of the guy who has the keys to the state of Florida, that is my number one guy. That is King Kia.
There's a debate with that one.
There shouldn't be.
But there keyword.
There
It is
shouldn't be.
your
Here's
number
why.
one in Florida.
No.
Because a lot of people have C100.
Jay, a lot of people. Okay, Jay.
That's a good debate though. That is a good
Okay,
debate.
we can debate that, but let me say this though. I get a lot of people saying that, and a lot of people don't see what I see when it comes to the new and upcoming talent in Florida. There's a reason that weeks ago when you and I did the list that we had King Kia at number one. He's that special. He is leveling up. Now, him in the malpractice battle didn't happen, unfortunately. It is what it is because malpractice ducked. But nevertheless, when I look at this battle, this is a battle right here that's a moment impact for King Kia. Justice is solidified. Justice is the rookie of the year, respectfully. I got Justice's album Unanimous on my Apple Music. Shout out to Justice. This is King Kia's moment. This is what he's supposed to do. He has the keys to the state of Florida. He's number one for a reason. I've got King Kia 2-1, and I also got $100 bet on for King Kia. King Kia, if you're watching, I know you're locked in. You're number one. All you got to do is show the masses why you're number one. Bottom line, you got the cosign from Geechee Gotti a couple of weeks ago with the tweet. You know what you got to do. Shout out King Kia. Shout out Justice. But I've got King Kia 2-1.
Like, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not. Like, I'm not even mad at it. Hey, Kiki. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely not mad at it. I think with King, Kia, and Justice, the fans are gonna get what they want. Now, am I right to say whoever wins this would be more favored as into who's rookie of the year? Because this is really where the who is between. Whoever wins would more so clearly be the.
It ain't about that. Justice is the rookie of the year. King Kia gets the win. In other words, I look at this. Hold on, Jay. I look at this battle as Justice wins. King Kia wins the battle, but Justice wins the war. Justice is the rookie of the year.
I don't think so. I don't think
King Kia wins the battle. Justice wins the war.
I think Justice wins the battle. Oh Lord, no, we ain't doing that. I just think that now here's the thing, and this is if this happens, this is going to be terrible for King Kid. If he loses, he's already lost to Katie. If he loses to Justice, and then he got Don Rich next. If he has a 2-game losing streak going into the Don Rich battle, I might have to really think on some things. Far as King Kid.
Again.
Because he's going no, I'm saying it as in Katie is no slouch. Justice is no slouch. So I'm waiting for that one breakout performance from King Kid.
This is it.
That is undeniable.
This is it.
That everybody is going to be talking about it.
This is it.
I thought it was going to be KD. He had a solid performance.
Shout out to KD though.
It wasn't.
This is on the Riot. This is a bigger platform, respectfully. This is the Riot. Shout out Gucci.
And I understand that. Platforms, eyes, all that make a difference. It does. Yep. It plays a part. It definitely plays a part. But if I'm King Kia, you can't afford to go into that Don battle 0-2. You can't.
Battle rap is subjective, Jay.
Okay. Most people have that KD beat him. If I'm saying hypothetical, if he is to go into the Don battle 0-2, I expect. I don't know what to expect then. Because he's having solid performances. The KD battle is a solid performance. But I feel like I haven't seen the best version of him yet. If that makes sense. Like that one undeniable performance. We haven't seen it.
What did I say, Jay? Didn't I say
you're saying this was going to be it?
Okay, then.
He can have this to lose this battle.
That's it. Then that's all it needs to be. Like I said, King Kia wins the battle. Justice wins the war with Rookie of the Year. Shout out Justice. Shout out
King got Kia. I got Justice, but in a good back and forth battle.
Yeah, I've got Kia. I've got $100 bet. Of course, I've got Kia.
Fate and Monty. Monty's last battle was Tana, as far as no entourage. Now, unfortunately, the Reign 30 does. So we can't say what that battle became.
Exactly.
So the last other battle than that would be his performance on OSBL with what's bro name? I can't think of his name right now, but the last battle for him would be his OSBL battle.
Okay.
If you want to go check out like what the recent Monty battle would be.
Shout out Monty.
Fade's coming off. He's coming off the loss with KD.
Good battle.
No,
actually, no. I take that back, Jay. It was
he's not battle sensitive, right?
No, he hadn't. His battle with KD was terrible, but the comments had Fate winning, even though KD stumbled throughout that battle.
Okay, now here's my thing with this. Because it's tough when two things. You're both stumbling and fumbling, and money's at stake. So it's very tough with that one. And I'd like to know who are the judges with that. Because we never found that part out. We just ended up getting a verdict of KD won the battle.
Pretty much.
But we've seen really good Fate performances. He gets crazy. Fate versus Professor is a battle that is dope. That I'm pretty sure most people have not seen. Because it's on Wartown. Wartown Battle League. Salute the clone. Mm-hmm. Salute the after that. Go look up Fate versus Professor. That was a rather recent battle for him that you can go look at. Him and Dollar, right?
Yep.
Him and Dollar, you go look at that.
Yeah.
Him and KD hasn't dropped yet.
Not yet.
So these are like battles you can go to see what you him and Sheed. Him and Sheed also. That's dropped. So
That was a
you
one rounder too.
yeah, you can go see some recent Fate performances and know what to expect. Monty, Monty is good, but we have like a sample size of him. He pops out maybe once
You
a year, twice a year.
hey Jay, it's interesting about Monty, right? Did you see my list that I made for the top 10 Florida battlers?
I want to say he was on your list.
He
I
was.
skimmed your list because I was trying to
Yeah.
read the comments.
Yeah.
But I
No,
want to say he was on your list.
he absolutely, and the comments was egregious. You know why?
Why? Because he doesn't battle a lot.
There's a lot of people that said he didn't belong on the list, right?
Hold on. Hold on. Your battle was top 10. What?
Florida battlers.
Uh, okay. Now I can see where the pushback would come because he's only outside maybe once, if twice a year.
But here's why
But
they
he
said
popped out for
that's
the
not the
biggest
reason why they
issue.
didn't want him on the list. That's not the reason. Hear me out, because I was in the Florida space. Hear me out. So, what they were saying was that he didn't deserve to be on the list. That's what they said. And mind you, I had him ranked number 8. I had him ranked number 8. So they said he didn't deserve to be on the list because he's not on social media enough. So they were saying that there was a lot of people that didn't want not only Monty on that list, but also Certified Zay. They didn't want Certified Zay on that list either. They were literally debating as to why Monty. They even said Monty is not top 5 out of Florida.
Okay, now I know the name for a certified Zay, but I'm not like too. I don't think I've seen a battle. So is he young? Is he a young guy or is he somebody who's been around for a while?
Been around for a minute.
Okay. Um.
Yeah, if you ain't seen the list, check it out. It's still on my page. They were like, Monty,
Yeah,
Monty.
I'm about to go look at
Shout
your
out my
page.
dog Sosa, man. Shout out Sosa.
Yeah, I'm about to go look at your page
Shout out
now.
Sosa. Listen, I promise you, they hated the fact that he even made the list. They hated that.
Let's
But
see.
for Fate versus Monty, Fate, you the homie. I want to piss you off, Fate. I got Monty 2-1.
Um, I got Fate 2-1.
I got Monty
Coming
2.
coming off of the performance he had with KD, I think he's going to tighten some things up.
Of course, Fate is.
Prepare a lot better. There
Shout out
is no
Doc Nation.
questions about it.
Shout out Doc Nation. Of course, Fate is going to tighten some things up. But I want to piss Fate off to see what kind of Fate we going to get in Florida. Pussy
Man,
asshole.
where's this list? You got so many things on your page.
Pussy asshole. I got Monty 2-1.
Like, I feel like I'm scrolling your page forever.
You think so?
I'm still scrolling.
You can't find it? Hold on, I got you. I'm going to send
Bro,
it to
you
you.
got so many retweets and everything else on your page. Is it from today? No, that's from like a day or so ago.
It might have been. Hold on.
Yeah, that's definitely not from today. Because I seen the list. I saw the list.
I
Because I
got
think
you. Hold on. I'm about to send it to you right now.
I'm scrolling and like, what? Like, what?
I just sent it to you.
All right, let me see this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
I got crucified
okay,
because I put Monty on the list.
I'm looking at this list. Certified Zay, I know their name. I'm not familiar with the person. Rolo, I know who it is. You got Monty at 8. The only pushback I could give with that is that he does not battle a lot. I'm just saying from my
Yeah,
like
yeah.
outside person looking at it. That would be the only pushback I would give you with having him on this list. But when he do pop out, he pop out for certain cards. Like
Yeah.
there are like major times when he pops out. So I give him that too.
Mm-hmm.
Hurst been doing his thing. Hughes been doing his thing. Kane been doing his thing. C100 definitely been doing his thing. And then you have Kia at number one. Like, oh, how I forget? Oh shit, I didn't skip two people. Tasha, yeah, I need to see Tasha battle more. I ain't seen Tasha battle since she battled Shorty on No Entourage. Nay, salute to Nay. Her and Mallory did the damn thing. Now she on Eminence. So Nay about to get crazy this weekend. Um, I would give you pushback about Monty only for the fact that he's not outside of that. So I could give some pushback with that. Um, that yeah, I could give pushback with that part.
So this Sosa, shout out my guy Sosa. Sosa was like, man, Monty not even top 5 out of Florida. He's not that good.
Um,
Shout out
I
my dog
think
Sosa.
it's to each his own with that one in a sense. Because it's specifically I say that because the folks, okay, how somebody like me, just being me, outside looking at, I'm not Florida. The way I'm viewing it would be just how a lot of people are probably viewing it that are non-Florida. So y'all may view it a little different and feel as though he don't belong on the list. But if we're talking about y'all, what was the reason they say he didn't belong on the list again?
Said what?
The reason Monty didn't belong on the list
They
again?
said because they say they feel like he's not that good and he's not even top 5 out of Florida, and they saying nobody even really knew Monty was from Florida, and he's not on social media enough.
He's not on social media a lot. I can tell you that. I can tell you that he's definitely not. He's not a social media guy. Um. Also, he don't battle enough. He don't battle enough. If we talk about everybody else who you got on that list, they're active now, or they're very active now, and whereas I pop out when I want to, or if the timing is suitable or it matters, I guess we can say. I would like to see him battle more. Like, I don't think him being on that list in a sense is right because he don't battle enough. That man has what? A couple of battles.
Yeah.
That's hard to put a guy on a list with people that are currently out here really catching wreck. And I think he's good, but I think he would be a lot better if he was out here battling more. Like, I don't know to why he don't battle a lot. He can be in school, he can be doing whatever he's doing. But I think if he was out here battling kind of like Kia is, and like Tana and some of these other young guys are out here battling more, then maybe I can understand him being on that list. But
Mm.
because he's not he's not active enough. Far as him being good, I think he's decent. He's decent. But I've only seen a small sample size of him. So it's
Mm.
not even enough to really be like, he's not bad. He's not great, but he's not dirty. Like, he only got a few battles compared to everybody else. He got to come outside more.
Hey, if you watching, Monty, you heard what Jay said. You need to come outside more.
And that's why I say I preface it with I don't know what his situation is, school or whatever else he's doing. He might have a good job. Hey, I ain't mad at it, you know. But I think if he was outside more catching wreck with the guy that catching wreck more, I think then it'll be justified a little bit more of him being on that list. But
Okay.
okay, so if he was to be taken off that list, who's their suggestion to be put on the list?
La G.
She's the goat. One of their goats. When you talk about Florida,
They said La G, got Illuminati,
he's fire. I like him.
and
No
they
Craig Lamar.
Craig Lamar, and they also said they made a case for Adolf.
Adolf is fire. Adolf doesn't pop out enough. I can't remember the last time Adolf is battled, but I know if Adolf were to be outside more, we would be talking about him too. Him and Monty kind of in the same boat where they're good, but you're not outside enough. You're not outside
Mhm.
enough.
All right, who's next?
Loso and Jay Moore. Now,
Loso 2-1. Go ahead.
Jay Moore hasn't battled recently. Other because the Jack Boy one is like, oh, Bonnie. I take that back. Bonnie. He's battled.
And the Ace I mean battle was supposed to happen, but we
Oh
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
happen. That we know that didn't happen. So
Yeah.
I got Loso 2-1 clear. Loso about to pick up 22K. Loso for at this point, it's like Loso's like he's really
Give me
locked
the
in.
money.
Yeah.
Like, and I hate it. Like, that's really how that is going. Like,
I can't believe Jay put getaway.
look, I've been thinking it's
Go
a
ahead and change that
getaway.
to gateway.
Like, I've been thinking that the whole time. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
you said getaway as if Florida's a getaway.
Like, I've
Hey,
been thinking
listen,
the car was called that the whole
nah,
time.
it's called Gateway. Shout out to the
Look,
riot,
this is
man.
what happens when I don't have glasses on doing things.
Listen, I ain't mad at that. But yeah, Loso J Moore. Shout out J Moore. Loso 2-1. Oh, look at that. I got Florida going undefeated. So Florida, if you're in here, and I know y'all are because I sent y'all the links, even though y'all probably got the space going on. Florida, if you're in here, look at that. Casanova, Forecast Media, got y'all going undefeated. Imagine that. Imagine that. Look at that. Jay ain't got y'all going undefeated. Who has y'all going undefeated? Casanova.
Because and here's the thing. One, I gotta be realistic. I'm gonna be realistic. Battle rap is anybody can lose. Coming from you, if you say Florida is gonna go all the way, it is a little biased because you be in their spaces. So somebody can
I
view it
be
that
and
way.
hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Before you continue, I'm in everybody's spaces.
No,
Whether
no, no,
y'all
no,
see
no. I'm saying you did Florida United Week and you're very cool with them.
that
So
was no.
somebody could no, I'm saying, but somebody could view it as you're being biased.
And I'm
I know
saying
that's not the case. I know that's not
they
the
viewing it
case.
wrong because, and this is why I try to tell folks, I'm in everybody's spaces, whether you see my bubble or whether I'm an anonymous. I be in
The
Shell
naughty,
Road. Hold on, Jay. I be in Shell Road. I
you
be
was
in T. I be in T with Tati. I be in Frank White space. I be in Florida spaces. I be in the bread spaces. I be in Cola spaces whenever he has a space. I be in free game space. I'm in everybody's spaces. I just choose whether I want to be anonymous or not. But I go from space to space just listening. I be in
Look,
Caco Bravado space. I be in Musty Dusty Spills' space whenever he hosts them. So I'm
look.
in everybody's spaces. I'm not biased.
No, 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 no.
I don't give a fuck about none
I
of you
know
niggas.
you're not biased, but somebody else could view it that way because you're very in tune with them. I know you're not biased. But if somebody else looks at it, oh, he'll always promoting them, blah 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 blah.
I promote everybody. Here's the thing, Jay. Here, I promote everybody equally. That's the thing. I'm not biased towards anybody at all. I tap
Um,
in. But here's the thing. The problem is, Jay, I'm gonna tell you what the issue is. The problem is the new and upcoming talent, they gotta understand that if I'm making these suggestions to y'all, it's up
yeah,
to y'all to hit up my DM. Yo, you right. Let me send you the link to my merch so you can buy it. Let me send you my music so you can download it.
yeah,
If it's on all streaming platforms, I be in Prezi Space, the Feng Shui Room. I'm
yeah.
everywhere. I'm constantly promoting throughout the Twitter timeline. Even when it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and the space ain't really going on, I'll find the space and go in there anonymously. I'm in tune with battle rap, the culture as a whole. It's no specific groups that I promote. I be in the village spaces, chopping it up with them. I politic as a media platform. I
As you should,
politic. I
as you
politic. That's
should.
all. I politic.
No, but I'm
OG.
just
Hold on.
saying.
Oh, hold on, Jay. OG spaces. Shout out OG
Oh yeah,
spaces.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
Constantly throwing a space card. Lex space whenever he throws a space card. But I just choose whether I want my bubble to be seen or whether I'm in the anonymous. But I'm everywhere. I be hearing a lot of
yeah.
conversations that be going on.
Wish
That
it
T
ain't
Versace something
anonymous.
special, man.
Wish it ain't anonymous.
That T with Tati something. That T with Tati something special. I be hearing all kinds of conversation that I be just be shaking my head. Cause a lot of some of the speakers that be up in there, they got me blocked anyway. So, but yeah, shout out to T with Tati. But
I
yes,
mean,
I be everywhere. But yes, look at that. I got Florida, all the Florida people winning their battles at home. Shout out to the Riot, Gateway. Jay, if you don't change that to Gateway,
I did change it. Oh no, no, I didn't. Look,
yeah.
it's the look.
GATE. Yeah, we
I
gonna get that right.
know.
We gonna get
I'm
that right,
typing
people.
and looking at the screen, and it's
We gonna
still
get that
not.
right, people. GATE Gateway.
Look, I'm sorry.
I know you got your glasses now, but listen,
Look,
I know you
I,
about to get that, and then once you change that, we gonna get to this main event because this main event is something special.
yeah. All right. So, all right. This is what I'm about to do. Before we get we're gonna finish this main event. I'm gonna have to end this live and start another one because
It
yeah,
don't let you edit it.
it did, but I gotta fix something else. So I'm gonna let us finish with this, and then
Ah man, because we got it jumping right now, Jay. You might as well just leave this live, but we got it jumping up in here.
I know, but it cuts all. It only lets you go live for like 2 hours or something.
How long we been live for?
We've been live. It's an hour and 48 minutes. It only lets you go live for two. That's why I said I'm gonna
We should have
end it
used the
real.
other stream because ain't it unlimited?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think. But I can
Yeah, we
see
should
with
have
the
used the
other
other
one, I
stream.
can't stream to multiple places. That's the only problem with that one.
Yeah, the other stream. Dang, 2 hours. That's it.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. All right, let's get to this main event.
Ab versus Vixen. Ab last time we seen him was bad news, and that was a battle. Vixen just coming off the win with Twerk. So, and Vixen's used to battling men. Um,
I'm gonna go against the grain.
I'm going Vixen.
I got Vixen 2-1.
Yeah, I got Vixen 2
I'm
1.
gonna go against the grain. Here's why I'm going against the grain. I'm going against the grain because it seems to me that Vixen has the formula to neutralize these top tier male opponents from Rum Nitty to New Jersey Twerk. Um, so I feel like Vixen, since she's found the formula to neutralize these male opponents, she knows what to do for this battle. Yes, she's gonna take a different approach. She's not gonna promo all freaky like she did with Twerk. But I think Vixen is the ultimate neutralizer when it comes to her battling these males. Not just Rum Nitty and Twerk, also DNA. I had her
Yeah,
beat DNA.
yeah.
I had her beating DNA respectfully. So shout out to Av. Av, of course, you know, he's Av. He's the top two Cody. Love his music. His music is on my phone. Validated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Av, but I'm gonna go against the grain and go Vixen 2-1 with this.
Facts. Um, that's a good one. That is. Yeah, because we need done evidence. All right, this what I'm gonna do. This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this real quick though. How many we got on here? We got 260 on here. So
Go ahead and
if
end it if you need to.
I'm about to end it
And
right
then
now, and
send the link.
yeah, and then I'm gonna send you the new link real
Yeah,
quick.
let's go back to the other link. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the other one.
Yeah, send me the other
But
joint.
I wanted to get most of it on this one. I'm gonna send you the restream for the other one.
Yeah, let's go back to the other one. But at least we leave this up on the page.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave this up. All right, and this in my stream.